Hey, what's up, everybody? Happy Wednesday. It's hump day. Hope everybody's doing well, and I hope your week has been going well. Today, I wanted to talk about a responsibility as individuals that we have to not only our families and our friends and the loved ones around us, but the responsibility we have to our fellow human. And that is the responsibility to take care of yourself and to take care of your physical body, your mind, and your spirit. And you know, if you've watched several of my videos, you hear me talking about raising your frequency. And so basically what that entails is in an energy standpoint or energetic level, your thoughts and your actions and the things you do and say and think all put off a frequency. So anyways, I won't go too far into that, but you when you start to raise your own frequency, which you should for the greater collective, everything starts to flourish around you and it elevates the frequency of those around you. And when we are not doing our part to raise our own frequency, that to me is where the true selfishness lies. In our society, we've got this distorted thought of doing stuff for yourself is selfish. Well, I personally think the complete opposite, because when you don't do things for yourself and you don't feed your soul and you don't consciously make the effort to raise your awareness, to be mindful, to be conscious of those around you, that is selfishness. Like, what? That is only considering yourself and having pity for yourself, or whatever your situation may be. You are cheating everybody else along with yourself, because those around you are affected by the energy you put off. And you can think of it in layman terms. When you go into a room and there's been tension or discomfort or an uncomfortable feeling or everybody's got a negative mindset. You can pick up on that. You don't even have to hear the conversation that took place in that room before you walk in. You walk in and you naturally know, like, oh shit, the energy in here is low and dark. So that feeling is because everything around us in this everything in this physical manifestation is energy. So you're picking up on that, but not really knowing the scientific reasonings behind that. But that's what it is there's an energy emitted through your thoughts, through your actions, and that's why you pick up on those things. So don't be selfish. Put in work on yourself, so as a human race, we can all raise our frequencies collectively. And for me, I had this conversation with a random stranger. I like to talk to random strangers via Facebook, because it's really hard to have deep conversation all the time, with everybody having their own lives and their different things going on. When which I have great deep conversations with those around me, but they also have other things to do, such as schooling or jobs. So when I find myself alone wanting to have deep conversations, I reach out to strangers on Facebook. And I had a conversation with an individual the other day, and it was talking about how raising your frequency and all of that and doing things for yourself, doing things for yourself are selfish. And we had that talk and kind of flipped him around, and he started to see my point of view of how not doing things for yourself was selfish. So I challenge you to find what feeds your soul. Find a hobby. Find something that drives you internally, and that is what feeding your soul is. Whether it be sports. For me, sports is my creative outlet. Also, music, painting, walking through the woods. All of those things can feed your soul. Spending time with family, being present in the moment, those all bring a higher frequency and food for your soul. So stop being selfish, think of the collective, and start to work on yourself and do things for yourself. Because a lot of times you ask somebody, hey, what do you do for yourself? And people look at you like, what do you mean, do for myself? I'm not selfish, you know. You're supposed to do things for yourself. What the hell, you know? And that's the fast-paced society that we live in, is constantly mapping out your next move. Is just, it's becoming really toxic because we've lost balance of self as opposed to others. And you know, I preach about helping others and being there for others, but the most important thing to remember when doing so is that your cup has to be full to help other people genuinely, authentically, and purely, and to really give them the help, or, you know, the good you're doing for them and giving them the last drops of your cup. Your frequency that is low because you are empty is going to counterbalance their high frequencies. So again, there is stagnation within the collective frequency. So fill your cup first, and once you are full of pure intention and love just overflowing, there's a quote in the Bible, my cup runneth over, and my mom and my grandmother always loved that. And it brings great meaning, and not in a religious sense, but in an energetic sense, is when you are completely full and in harmony with nature and in harmony with the God vibration and within you, then that is when your cup does overrun and you can help other people. So focus on yourself, fill your cup up, and then look to help other people. And what I've come to realize, that helping other people helps me fill my cup. But, you know, that's a it's one of those back and forth, you know, is like, can that help you fill your cup by helping other people? I believe so. I believe if you are doing things to help yourself and to keep your cup full on your own, then the excess is already there. So helping others is just adding to the excess of your cup to keep it purely overflowing. So I love you guys. I hope everybody's day is absolutely wonderful. Finish your week strong and do something for yourself. So I'll catch you guys tomorrow.